Welcome to today's show. On today's show, we're going to be discussing point of view. What exactly is a narrator's point of view? Synonyms for point of view include opinion, view, belief, attitude, feeling, sentiment, thoughts, position, perspective, viewpoint, standpoint, and outlook. Who is telling the story? That's the narrator. Who is in the story? Characters. The narrator's position. Is the narrator located within the story, as a character within the story, or outside of the story? Narrator's perspective. What is possible of the narrator of the story in terms of what the narrator can know, see, and tell about in relation to the narrator's position? How can a first-person point of view be identified? First-person point of view. Is the narrator inside the story? Is one of the characters within a story? Is limited to speaking based on experience with the five senses? Which pronouns within a story signal a first-person point of view? That includes I, we, my, mine, our, me, and us. How can readers recognize a first-person point of view within the story? Well, a first-person point of view is vivid, it's intimate, is reader-friendly, and can seem to be quite knowledgeable about other characters. What does a first-person narrator do? A first-person narrator can create a character with attitude, can see through a character's personality trait, give readers a deep look into the feelings of a character as the story develops. They can create an experience for the reader of the story as if the reader is an active participant within the story. And the first-person narrator can provide a personal or narrative touch to the story. What are the abilities of a first-person narrator within a story? A first-person narrator within a story can present an opinionated or personal perspective of characters, the setting, or events within the plot. The first-person narrator refrains from having a neutral perspective within the story. And the first-person narrator is the most used point of view in short stories, young adult fiction, adventure, and romance. How can a second-person point of view be identified? A second-person point of view is used for limited purposes. A second-person point of view is used often in directions, travel, advertising, self-help, and video games. A second-person point of view uses the words you, your, and yours. Those are the pronouns that a second-person point of view possesses. And a second-person point of view tells the story as though it was focused solely on the story's reader. How can a third-person point of view be identified? A third-person point of view refers to characters by name. A third-person point of view uses dialogue and description to express the thoughts and feelings of the characters. A third-person point of view presents an objective or factual perspective. And a third-person point of view is the most common point of view used in literature. How can a third-person point of view be identified within a story? Let's take a look here. A third-person point of view is a narrator that is outside of the story. The third-person point of view is an observer of unfolding events. They're omniscient, which means they're all-knowing. It is as if the narrator is following a character. The third-person point of view is limited to speak of only what it is apparent through the actions and words of a story's characters. What pronoun uses within or throughout a story can give clues as to which point of view the narrator has. The third-person point of view pronoun uses include he, she, it, his, him, her, they, and them. Now let's summarize what we've learned today. Point of view consists of three major points: the first-person point of view, the second-person point of view, and the third-person point of view. Point of view focuses on a narrator. Who exactly is telling the story? Who is in the story? That's the characters. Is the narrator inside the story, a character, or just watching the story as it unfolds? What can the narrator know, see, and tell about? This is based on the narrator's position. First person, second person, or third person. I want to thank you so much for watching this episode. Feel free to check us out on Teachers Pay Teachers. Follow us on Instagram. Like us on Facebook. Feel free to check out our Pinterest page. Hop on over to our YouTube channel where you can check out many exciting videos like the one that you've just seen. And check out our blog at www.bowtieguyandwife.com. We'll see you later.